Hi, everybody. This is Eric. Welcome to Divine Conversations. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, y'all, let me tell you, this twin flame thing is a real roller coaster. Okay? I'm sure most of you know that by now, but I just want to share a little bit of my experience today. Yesterday I put up a video talking about a lot of the heavy energy that was going on. And it was just some of it was kind of depressing, in the video I did get kind of real and I did almost start crying. But then today when I woke up, excuse me, I just want to light some sage here. Today when I woke up, I felt the exact opposite. It was all kinds of love and happiness and excitement again, you know what I mean? So it's just back and forth all the time. But this morning, what I felt this morning really influenced me to come through for you guys and pull some love guidance cards. So what I want to do right now is I just want to pull some cards from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. And this one is by Angela Hartfield, and the artwork is by Josephine Wall. Now, the artwork in this deck is beautiful. We'll see. It's as we go through it. It's very intricate and very ornate and very, very nice. And then I'm going to pull some clarifiers from the tarot deck. So let's just get to it. Yeah. I just want to. Yeah. So hold on, just a second. All right, so I'm just gonna pull some love guidance for us today, since there is a hell of a lot of love in the air right now. For many different reasons. I mean, everybody's on a different position in their journey, but the overall collective feeling I feel right now is there's a ton of love surging through the collective. So I just want to pull some guidance for that for us. So Spirit, please make me a clear channel for the twin flames on their journeys today. What information, oh Lord, I can't even I'm sorry guys, I'm all over the place. I can't even get my cards together to shuffle them. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the twin flames today? What's going on? Guidance, guidance. What can you tell us? What can we learn? What can we take from what we're feeling today, what we're experiencing in this moment? We may ask for 3 cards for the Divine Masculine and 3 cards for the Divine Feminine, and then I'm going to pull clarifiers on both sides. So what can you tell us today, Spirit? What's going on? What are we feeling here? Because let me tell you, it's intense, y'all. And if you're watching this video, you're probably feeling it too, being this is really intense. And please understand that this message is not time sensitive. This is not just for today. Today is the 27th of January, but if you find yourself watching this a month from now and you're in this mode and you're feeling it, then the messages that are coming through today, some of it will most likely resonate with you. Yeah? All right, one more shuffle. What's going on for the twins today? What's going on right now? What is this that we're feeling here? Okay, here we go. All right. So, these are for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Wow. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, all right, so already I really understand what's coming through here. So we're just going to start with the Divine Masculine for now. First of all, Divine Masculine, you got show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Yeah, now this is absolutely, well, you know what? Here, I'm going to let you see this card, but I want to go to the other cards first before I get to this one specifically. So then we also got, for the Divine Masculine, you got love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer you. And I actually want to start with this card right now. Because Well, a lot of what's going on for the Divine Masculine, as we know, if you've been keeping up with my channel or if you've been keeping up with others, the Divine Masculine is really going through a huge transformational phase. He is really connecting with his inner self, who he really is, who he truly is, underneath the mask and underneath the surface and underneath all of the conditioning that has been put upon him or her throughout life, whether that be family conditioning, whether that be societal conditioning, gender norms, gender roles, all that kind of stuff. So what's going on? What's being brought to you in this message, Divine Masculine, is, for the most part, you're really stepping into your power and you're loving who you are. You're really beginning to love who you are. You're beginning to assert yourself from this place of newfound identity. And then when we go back here to this show simple acts of kindness, this is a suggestion for you to help you move through this moment, to help you really connect deeper with who you are and connect with compassion and connect with unconditional love. Showing simple acts of kindness is going to help you with that. Yeah. Finally, you got new love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. And I absolutely understand the connection between these two cards here. Oh Lord, the dogs are going crazy outside. Sorry, if you can hear that, please excuse all the dogs. But I lost my train of thought. Love who you are and new love. Oh, so you're finding new love within yourself. Yeah, you're reconnecting with yourself. You're finding new within you. And also, this could totally pertain to a new love outside of you. But right now, this is really talking about connecting with yourself. And it's so funny because this morning when I got up and I felt all this love energy, I was like, yeah, I could direct it towards my twin, but I'm actually going to direct it towards me. And that just made it even more. That just made it even more powerful, even more strong. It was generating more. Yeah. It was nice. It was really nice. So just that alone, I mean, from what I experienced there in that moment, these cards are reflecting it. And you could even show simple acts of kindness to yourself, really. For the most part. That's a great place to start. Because as you love yourself more and you become more connected with yourself, you learn more ways to appreciate and cherish yourself. And obviously, and I've said this before, and I'm sure you've heard many other people say it. This goes for both both masculine and feminine. But if you're not going to be able to, if you don't cherish yourself, you won't be able to you are not going to attract someone that will cherish you as well, right? So this is all about finding the new love within yourself, for yourself first, and that's going to attract love, true love towards you. And obviously, we want that to come from our twin. I mean, that's that's what we're doing right now, right? We're on this twin flame journey and all that. But okay. I'm going to go to the Divine Feminine next, and then we'll get the clarifiers. Yeah, we'll do the clarifiers after. So, Divine Feminine. The heart of the matter. Back to what you love, and love endures. Okay, so I'm taking a pause for a second because I'm just trying to let the message kind of sink in. Yes. So, okay, the overall theme for what I've been feeling right now is we are in a moment now where both of us, both counterparts, have reached a period where we are no longer so intently focused on our twin, and we're more focused on ourselves. And I think what's really kickstarted that is the Divine Masculine has gotten to a position where he's really identifying with himself. He's really learning how to not deceive himself anymore. He's really learning about who he or she really is. And then that's mirroring back to the Divine Feminine, and that's giving the Divine Feminine a greater opportunity to further connect with themselves, right? And that's being reflected here in these cards. So the first card you get is the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And I'm going to give an example from what I experienced this morning. I was feeling a lot of love, energy, and affection, and adoration, and all that. But when I looked deeper into it, and I realized I can actually take all that energy and redirect it towards myself. So in this situation, I saw that there was a greater opportunity here. There was a greater opportunity to show myself some more love, right? So Divine Feminine, you're being asked to look deeper into the situation. And this is also pertaining, as usual, this is this is also pertaining to the fact that, you know, a lot sometimes the Divine Feminine can get caught in the illusion of things not happening, things not going the right way, feeling like things are never going to change, blah blah blah. And this card is also speaking to that. There's more that's going on. There's more that's going on than meets the eye. I mean, we can't really see everything of what's happening, and in all honesty, we don't really need to, because if we did, then it might make things worse, right? So this card, in all of this self-loving energy, this card is also asking you to recognize that just because you don't see everything happening doesn't mean it's not happening. And instead, bring your focus, right. Instead of focusing on what you don't have and what you can't see, focus on the matter at hand. And I'm going to move on to the next card. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Okay, so bring the focus back into you. What do you really want? What are you really moving towards? What are you going for? Again, this is another message for the Divine Feminine out there, to really focus on what you truly want. The life you want to live. Stop no longer putting the focus on, you know, having your counterpart with you and continuing your journey when you have them with you. No, do your journey now. Love yourself enough to do your journey now, to walk your path. Yeah? And the last card you have is Love Endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So you're being asked not to lose faith, Divine Feminine. Instead of again, the message coming through is, instead of focusing so intently on what you don't have and what you don't think is going correctly or going your way, focus on what it is you want to achieve in life, where you want to go, what you want to do. Focus on manifesting, giving yourself the type of love that you want your twin or a karmic, and I'm sorry, a soulmate relationship, if that's what you're choosing to move towards. Focus on giving yourself the type of love that you want to receive. But also that will help you in not losing faith, because then you're kind of like taking your focus off of it for a little bit, you know, and you're moving towards something else, and you have the opportunity to just like let it go for a little bit, and then you can come back to it when you're ready to it and be like, oh wow, look at that. Well, that's a new development. You know what I mean? Like, I'm also getting the message, the watch pot never boils, right? Have you heard that before? It's like the more you watch it, the less it wants to boil. But once you turn away from it, I mean, like, as soon as you turn away from it, you turn back and, oh shit, that's boiling already. You know what I mean? That's a big message for the Divine Feminine right now. So, okay. All right, so let's get some clarifiers, yeah? I'm going to pull 2 for each card here. Starting with the Divine Masculine. Let's get some clarifiers, guys. I'm sorry if this is really loud. I know shuffling the cards can be really loud, especially if you're on like a phone and you got headphones on. I'm sorry. Let me see if it's not really on the deck. It's the cards themselves. They're just loud. But I want you to see that I'm shuffling. Anyway, one more shuffle, and then we'll pull these clarifiers here. Oops. Let's try that again. Okay. Cut the deck. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. For this one, show simple acts of kindness. You have the Magician and the High Priestess. Interesting. 1 and 2. All right. So first and foremost, the Divine Masculine. This message of showing simple acts of kindness. This is absolutely a manifestation tool. Right? And what I'm getting here is, what you sow, so shall you reap, or what you give comes back to you. So if you wish to manifest abundance, appreciation, care, love, generosity, reciprocity, you have to start giving it first. Your act of manifesting it in the Magician is telling you, you have to participate. You have to be a participant in this if you want to receive it back. So showing simple acts of kindness absolutely can start with yourself, right? But then when it comes to the outside world, you're going to have to be a participant. Yeah? You can't just sit in the shadows all the time. Divine masculine. You can't just sit back and just say, oh, well, I deserve this, so it's just going to be given to me. Well, yes, you do deserve it, but you're not going to get anything if you don't give anything, right? Or you'll get for a certain amount of time until people realize, oh, wait, you're not really reciprocating. Well, this isn't healthy. I'm going to go. And a lot of you have dealt with that. So already, just with your divine feminine. So the next message that's coming through for you guys is you're actually starting to learn that lesson now. You're starting to be like, oh, well, that's why she cut me off. Because she was giving and giving and giving, and I was taking and taking and taking, and that's about it. And so then, coupled with the High Priestess here, this is asking you to listen to your intuition. Really continue to connect with your intuition to find the best avenues for you to do this in. Yeah? And you're doing that, Divine Masculine. So this is an exercise in working with your intuition and strengthening your bond with your intuition. And in turn, the more you listen to your intuition and you honor your intuition, the more you love yourself, the more self-love that you generate, and the stronger your connection with yourself becomes. And that's a big thing for you right now. You're really breaking free from the mold and learning about who you really are and learning to love yourself for who you are. And the best way to do that is to show yourself some self-care, but also showing yourself self-care in listening to your intuition. Honor it, not just listening to it though, heeding its guidance, like following through with what it's saying to you, because you can listen to it all you want, but if you're not moving forward with the information or the guidance that it's giving you, it ain't gonna do shit for you. You know what I mean? All right, moving on. Wow. I mean, I cannot make this up. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And the first clarifier you get for that is the Tower. I mean, come on. And next we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. So the Tower comes up because you're learning to love yourself for who you are. Like literally the lightning is striking and you're like, well, wait a second. I shouldn't treat myself like this anymore. This isn't who I am. I want to be who I am. I want to love myself for who I am, not who you tell me to be. And so then the clarifier of the Seven of Pentacles is like the Tower is striking and things are crumbling. Things are really starting to crumble down, fall down for you. And I see you just kind of like stepping back and watching it happen. Like the building's been set on fire and you're almost nonchalant about it. Like you literally just kind of like step across the street. Almost even like I'm getting some of the feeling of like some of you are even like grabbing a bag of popcorn and just chilling, just watching it burn, just watching it burn to the ground. Why? Because you knew it wasn't what you wanted to begin with, and you knew it wasn't authentic. So good, let it go. And once that's done, once the embers go out and all that, and we can safely get back into the space, we can rebuild. And that's really kind of a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing. So last for you, Divine Masculine, new love is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Yeah, so you, Divine Masculine, you have been showing up as the Knight of Pentacles for some time now. Because most of you are just kind of like slowly plodding along, step by step, inch by inch. But it's happening. And that's why this is coming up here. I mean, yeah, the reason why it's coming up here is not because you've been moving so slow, but the reason it's coming up here is because it's actually happening. The Knight of Pentacles is very practical. Yes, he doesn't leave any stone unturned, right? And that has served you greatly in regenerating this new love for yourself, because you've really been able to come to a greater understanding. And through that, you've been able to heal a lot of childhood issues in the Six of Cups. You've been able to rekindle that childlike innocence within yourself and really reconnect with who you truly are at the core of your being. excuse me, the Six of Cups is also another one of the twin flame cards, represents the twin flames in the tarot deck, and it speaks to a love, it can speak to a love that can stand the test of time. So in relation to this new love card here, talking about a new love outside of you, not just within you, this is absolutely confirming, the Six of Cups is absolutely confirming that this is generating a new love between you and your twin, which is great, which is really great. But the real focus of this message right now for both counterparts is the self-love, generating the self-love in this situation. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay, I'm going to move to the Divine Feminine now. So also Divine Feminine, understand that your message is really about stepping back from the journey a little bit and stepping inward to your personal path, your personal journey. Yeah, back to what you love. Back to what you love, not what your twin loves, not what's going to make you and your twin happy once you finally reach union, blah, blah, blah. No, focus on what you love, okay? Because the more authentic you are, the more you are engrossed in what makes you truly happy, what brings you joy, the more you will attract your ideal mate, your ideal partner. And in this twin flame situation, obviously it is your twin. But just a general message for all of us humans out there, the more you are engrossed in what you love to do, what brings you joy, happiness, and fulfillment, the more attractive you are for others, right? So let's get to your clarifiers. The heart of the matter is clarified by, Justice and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. Holy moly. Okay, so this card says the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what it is all about. And it's clarified by Justice and the Ace of Cups. Justice is being served. When you zoom out, well, this is saying the heart of the matter, and the heart of the matter is, to me, is kind of like zooming in to the core of the situation. But I also kind of want to zoom out a little bit to get because to really understand the core of the situation, I feel like you have to zoom out and look at the bigger picture and see what's really going on around everything, because that's all emanating from the core, right? So in doing that, in balancing out what is really going on within you, you're doing justice is being served for you. For you, like justice, you are serving yourself some justice. You're doing yourself some justice by understanding that you gotta really focus on what your heart wants, other than just being with your twin. Like, you gotta focus on the whole of your heart. That's why I'm getting the whole zoom out. You gotta focus on all of your heart, not just this one part that desires to be with your twin. You gotta focus on all of your heart, which will be then bringing you greater justice, which is then bringing you brand new emotional fulfillment. Right? Yes. All right, next. Back to what you love. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is just like, wow. This reading is intense. Is really intense. Your first clarifier for back to what you love is the Lovers, followed by the King of Pentacles. Lord have mercy. All right, so back to what you love is saying your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. And so so more specifically, your current situation being separation is what I'm getting. Being separation from your twin is giving you a chance to reevaluate what you want, right? That's being clarified by the Lovers. And now the Lovers does talk about a relationship, blah, blah, blah. The Lovers can talk about the twins coming together, blah, blah, blah. But it's also about a choice sometimes. And so in being in this moment of separation and really being able to figure out what it is you want, you're making a choice. Which direction do you want to take? You are integrating with yourself. You are balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Yeah? And so through that, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, okay, the way I just the way I just held this up, because I'm trying to understand what the King of Pentacles means here, and I don't think this symbolizes you, Divine Feminine. I think this is pointing to your Divine Masculine, and the way I held it up here, the King of Pentacles was covering the male figure in the Lover cards and his Lover's card, and is looking right at the Divine Feminine in the Lover's card. So the message here is literally like I just said when we were talking about the first set right here, in doing yourself, serving yourself this greater justice, and integrating with yourself and providing yourself with this greater sense of fulfillment. You are more attractive, right? You will be drawing in more, and this is clarifying it. This is saying the exact same thing. When you get back to the heart of, when you get back to what you love, when you identify what it is that you love, and you go for it, and you integrate it, and you honor it, you attract, oh, actually, maybe it was, I think actually I was up here when I was saying that, but you attract your ideal mate. And to me, this is saying, coupled with what the Divine Masculine is getting in their message, because they're reaching greater stability, right? And they've got all this material abundance that they've been working on, and now they're working on honoring themselves and becoming more stable in who they truly are. This is absolutely representing them. And when you get back to what you love, Divine Feminine, and you really honor that in yourself, and you really spend your time and focus a lot of your time and energy on doing what it is that brings you this fulfillment, this newfound fulfillment, all of a sudden, you're going to be attracting, actually, I'm getting some of you are going to be attracting a lot of different suitors. So then you'll really have to make a choice, which can be a good thing. But for the most part, most of you know who you want anyway. So, but the biggest message here is you will potentially be really drawing your counterpart, your Divine Masculine, in towards you that much quicker, is the message that's coming through. Okay, finally, for this fantastic, fantastic love reading, we have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And we're clarifying that by judgment and death. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. First and foremost, don't be afraid. Okay, this death card is a good thing. This death card, I just got an urgent message to stop right there and tell them what we're saying. Death here is not saying the relationship is dying, right? Because look, love endures. Love endures. Okay, so death is talking about a transformation here. Great, we got that out there. What I also want to point out is Divine Feminine, you got a ton of major arcana. Now, Divine Masculine, you got 2 major arcana. Not 3. Divine Feminine, you got 4. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's just a sidebar, but I just thought that was cool. Okay, so love endures. So judgment and death. So this is talking about, we're going through a period right now where all the pieces of the puzzle are being fit in to their right spots. Yeah. And this is evident mostly with the Divine Masculine, in them really assimilating or integrating this message of loving themselves for who they are, identifying who they are, learning about who they really truly are, and honoring that within them. So judgment here is talking about how those pieces are being put together, fit together in their right spot, and within divine timing. Understand that. There's also an element of divine timing here that's being brought forward. But also, with death, we're seeing the transformation. We're seeing the transformation. Or maybe we're not seeing the transformation in some cases, but the transformation is happening. And that's absolutely resonating with love endures. Don't lose faith, because the pieces are being put together and the transformation is happening. The transformation is happening, Divine Feminine. So instead of focusing on this part of the situation, in not being able to see what's really happening underneath the surface, instead you're being asked to focus on you. Again, you're being asked to focus on you. Take all the focus off of what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Be a lighthouse for him. Be the beacon that he knows we are for him or her. And focus most of your attention on your work, on your fulfillment. Fill your cups first, so that you're not requiring your counterpart to fill them for you. And they're doing the same thing. They're focusing on filling up their own cups emotionally so that you don't have to be the one to fill it for them. Independence is what we're going for here, not codependence, right? So, Divine Feminine, if you're feeling all of this intense love energy, please understand that it is not just meant for you to direct it at your twin. It's also meant for you to direct it at yourself. Use it to facilitate this understanding of yourself and where you want to go and how you want to achieve it, and filling up your cups. Yeah. I think that's all I want to say about this right now. This is a great reading. This is a really great reading. And honestly, like, you guys saw me shuffle. So the fact that these cards came up where they did, I mean, is almost too perfect. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. You know all the stuff. Instant Go, my email address for readings, all of it's down in the box. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're feeling this energy, if this is resonating with you, how you are integrating this energy and how you're using it to show your self-love, please share all of that. We can all like share techniques and whatnot and thoughts. Okay. I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos tomorrow. For weeklies. For the twins, I might do a weekly love reading for the twins again. But then I'm also branching out into reading for the astrological signs. And right now I'm splitting them up into elements. So I'm doing one video for fire, one video for fire signs, one video for earth signs, one for water, and one for air. I might in the future split them up into individual signs, but right now this is what feels best for me. So I'm going to be doing all that tomorrow. So either I'll be uploading them tomorrow or uploading them Monday. You know, we'll see what happens, how much I can get done in one day. Okay, so look out for those. And I love you guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace, y'all.